Kelly. So I like to overcommit myself. Do you guys do that? I had this really fun idea. My kids are having a spring fling at their middle school, and we were trying to think of, like, you know, kind of not games, but just things that they could do. They're going to be there for an hour and a half. It's after school. You know, we're thinking things like cornhole and a photo booth. And then I had the bright idea of, why don't we let them create their own shirts? Overcommitting right here. That's what I do. But I am excited about this. So I'm going to be taking my Racoma heat press on the road. On the road again. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. If anybody from work is watching, I'm sorry. So here's what we're going to do. This is going to be fun. You know how fun it is when you're on vacation and you go, like, to the beach, and they have, like, the store that you can go in and you can look on the wall and pick out which, you know, decal that you want to put on a shirt, and then it's yours and you feel like you made it, right? Well, that's what we're going to be doing. I created 3 different designs on Transfer Express and showed it to some of the other PTO moms, and we thought they were cute. This is one of them, Spring Fling, Moorhead Middle School. Here is another sample that I made. This one has just got the school, Moorhead Middle School, and the year. And then there's one more out there. I think my son is wearing it today to be showcasing it at school. But super fun. So basically, I bought red. These are their colors, red and royal blue. So I bought plenty of shirts in small, medium, large, extra large. And so what they're going to do is they'll come to my area. They're going to let me know what color shirt they want, what size shirt they want, and then they get to pick the decal. So they basically get to create and design a shirt. And then I'm literally going to press it on site. So I'm going to be taking this with me, and they're going to choose. So I mean, seriously, how fun is that? I'm actually doing it as a fundraiser. So all proceeds will go to the PTO and the band. They're collecting funds for this particular event. But this is so cool. So I've got the different transfers in here, and they're really neat how you can do this. They'll help you. You can call Transfer Express and you can figure out how to do, like, the best bang for your buck. And that these gang sheets are what I found to be the best price. So you're probably not going to be able to see that. Can you see it? Because it's white. But I've actually got 2 of those designs on each sheet. So, like, I've got one right here that I cut because this is the second half of the sheet that I already used. So I'm going to, right now, I've got fabric of my own that I was going to just put the 3 samples on. That way at the booth they can see them. Now, granted, I do have one on, and I do have the other samples made on t-shirts, but I just thought it'd be fun to have a sign that says, pick your color, pick your size, and pick your design. And I'm going to have all 3 designs just kind of on this one piece of fabric. So how fun? What do you think? I mean, it is going to be a good fundraiser. You know, the investment and what we could get in return is fun for, you know, having proceeds go, and it's just fun. You know, I just thought it would be a neat thing for kids to do instead of making a ton. And that's the other thing. I didn't want to make a ton before the event, because what if the kids don't want them, right? I don't want to be stuck with all these shirts that say Moorhead Middle School and have this school year. I wanted the shirts to be blank so that if I don't sell all of them, and I don't intend to, I really do have a lot of extra shirts because I figured I could use them for other things, but whatever I don't sell, it's still going to be blank. So we can turn that into anything. You know, I've got the red and the blue. We can do some you know, things for 4th of July. I mean, who knows? The opportunities for what I can do with what's left over is endless, honestly. But again, it's super fun. I mean, I even have my husband to help me put this in the car, and then someone help me once I get there. But I'm going to take this table that it's on, take the heat press, take the shirts. I've got the red and the blue in 2 separate bins, and then just take this box from Transfer Express. And you guys, that's all I need. Each one of these, and what's great about the things when they come from Transfer Express, they literally will say on the individual items, let me see if I can find it, exactly how to press it. So there's no question. I don't have to guesstimate. The sheet that comes in the very front literally says Set your heat press to 365. You're going to do it for 4 to 6 seconds for a medium firm pressure. And then it also says to peel hot. So that makes it even better when I'm doing this right there. But so these shirts will literally take, you know what, 10, 20 seconds to do. All right, 30 seconds once I get it, you know, on there evenly. But how fun, right? So I'm going to try to take some pictures out there, or some video even, and just kind of show you what I'm doing. I just thought this was fun, right? I love to be involved in my kids' schools. And if I can, you know, do something like this that they can have, I mean, shirts like this, you just wear, that they'll become memories down the road. So I'm going to go ahead and press these 3 designs on this piece of fabric, and I'll show you what that looks like. I've already got it preheated. So got to figure out exactly how much I'll need to get the 3 designs on there. Okay, so I cut it to size a little bit better. I'm gonna press it once just to kind of get the wrinkles out of it. They do want, you generally want to preheat your fabric that you're doing anyway. So I already had it preheated. Good. This morning I had to Google how to change the language on here, because I guess when I don't know, I must have hit something and I turned it to where it said Chinese, and it's really hard to fix it when it says a different language because I couldn't read the buttons to know which one was even changing the language. I can overcomplicate things, you guys. I just can. All right, so I'm going to put the first one on here. I think we'll start with this one. Just going to put it right there. And remember, it's peel hot, so that's quick. Boom, shakalaka. Don't forget the drawer pull out so we don't burn ourselves. There's the first one. All right, I'm gonna move it up. We'll do number 2. Did I save enough room? I hope so. I'm going to put the Teflon sheet over it just so the first one doesn't mess up. Oh, help if I pushed it in. And then we'll do the last one on the bottom. Oh, wouldn't you know? Wah, wah, wah. I didn't pay attention and I did it upside down. That's really annoying. Oh, jeez. And y'all, I'm not going to edit that out. I like to show you the confusion that I live in daily. Awesome. Okay, there's one. I'm going to preheat that section, and I'm going to pay attention that it goes this way. Silly. You're so silly. All right, right? It's correct. The only reason I'm putting that sheet there is so it doesn't touch the other. I don't even know if that's necessary. It's probably not. Okay, good. I worried there for a second that I had done it again, but no, we're good. And then let's make sure. Oh, I didn't put the Teflon. I hope it's not an issue. It's not. All right, I'm gonna let this bad boy cool off. since I'm putting it in my car. But look what I just made. So isn't this a great like example of the different samples? So I'll have this at the booth and they can literally pick, and I'm going to put like a 1, 2, or 3. So when they come up, they can tell me red shirt, size large, design 2. Isn't that cool? So that's just a fun way to showcase, you know, what you have. I mean, you could have this in your store if you had different sayings that you were doing. What a simple and fun way to do that. All right, y'all. So now I'm going to be getting ready and getting my stuff together. And I hope this will be fun. I'm excited. And do I look festive in my colors? Go Moorhead Middle School. Woo! dance. I mean, flashback. These kids had so much fun. I was a little hesitant and worried that not many people were going to come because it was after school versus being like at night. And that's kind of what I remember. I remember like getting dressed, going home, getting dressed up, riding with my girlfriends and going, you know, to the dance at night. But this was literally directly after school. And they were just thinking that would bring, you know, allow more people to be able to go. And I think it did. I mean, there were over 220 plus kids. I know there were 220 pre-sale tickets that were bought. And then after that, there were more that, you know, paid at the door. But anyway, what fun. I hope you enjoyed watching. I tried to record just a little bit. I didn't want to record too much because I didn't want to have, you know, I don't know, people that might not want to be on a video stuck in there. But I will tell you, this was the best idea that I had, was to put the 3 designs that I offered, and then we hung this up and we literally were like, which one do you want? The kids loved it. They were like, wait, I get it right now? Yeah. Wait, you just did that? Yeah. So it was fun. I had a little assembly line. 2 of their moms helped me, and we raised over $400 doing this today, guys. So it really was fun. And I've got so many shirts left that there is more profit to be made, and you know, that will be just going back to the school for you know, booster, PTO, and stuff like that. This was also a good idea that I had. I just took a sheet and made like an Excel spreadsheet so I could know how many red smalls that I had sold, how many red larges, how many royal blue smalls. I will tell you, when it comes to middle school, small is definitely, they're adult shirts, right? But there are some little 6th graders. They are. But I did have all sizes. I didn't want anyone to feel left out. I even had some teachers that that bought them from, you know, school employees. So that was fun. So I was glad I had the bigger sizes, you know, for them. I actually had a couple of teachers Venmo me, you know, they didn't have cash on them. So, you know, that was fun too. So just being really open and just, you know, thinking outside of the box. This was just kind of like a random idea. Like, how fun would this be to take my heat press on the road? And everybody was great. It was super easy to take. I was a little hesitant about carrying that and the t-shirts, but it really wasn't a big deal. I did take a cash box with me. That was another idea from my husband, because I was like, well, it's $10, so I really shouldn't have to give anybody change. But I was like, you know, I'll sell a couple and then I'll have enough if somebody gives me a 20. But I did end up, you know, using a cash box, and that was, you know, I ended up with 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, everything in here. So a cash box was a good idea with some, you know, I already had some 10s and 5s. That's all I took as change with me. But that was, you know, a good thing to have, and just to kind of keep it all organized in one place so we weren't stashing it in our pockets or whatnot. I did have one of the administrators come up, and they thought it was so fun, and they actually wanted me to, they were like, you know, what if someone didn't bring their money? I would love, could you possibly do more of these for us? And it's like, yes, yes, and yes. So what I've done is I actually created a sheet that I'm going to take up to the school, if you can see that. So it's basically it says, you know, middle school t-shirt form, and it just gives them an opportunity to write their name, their homeroom, so, you know, they know where to send it, pick the size shirt, pick the color shirt, and then pick one of the 3 designs. So that's the 3 designs that, you know, I showed you that we were creating, you know, right here. So they can pick one of the 3 designs, and then it tells them exactly what to do. Pick your shirt size, pick your shirt color, pick your design, include $10, and shirts will be returned to school next day. So this is just another opportunity to, you know, make more money and being able to raise that for the school. As far as, you know, my cut of it, this was for my kids' school. This really was not anything that I was doing to profit on. It was just fun to be there, honestly. And I know there'll be other opportunities for me to make shirts for different things, you know, school events, or sports teams, or even sports teams that are outside of the school system. So for that, this, again, it wasn't something that I was doing to make any profit on. I wanted to make my money back in what I paid for the shirts and what I paid for the designs, and I was able to do that. And then any profit we were able to donate to the PTO and the Booster-thon. So hope y'all enjoyed that. It was so fun. I wanted just to kind of show you this because this was something completely random that I was doing, but had a blast at. And you guys, middle school, What an awkward time. But they had a blast. The DJ was so fun. They were dancing like crazy. Kind of took me back. I mean, we had fun, you know, volunteering and being out there as well. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Bye, guys.